hunting, just me, my hound, and my gun. Chasing them deer, rabbit, and squirrel, now that's my kind of fun. I like going fishing too, I'll go on any whim, looking for the big bass, the crappie, and the brim. Just give me a wide open field to walk through. Give me an ocean so deep. I want to ride the longest river in the world, or maybe climb the highest mountain peak. Like going down to the fishing hole, my buddies and me and my old cane pole. Bait them hooks and wet them lines, it's a life I love so fine. It's almost supper time, you'd think the world was mine.
And now for today's outdoor adventure, here's Archie Phillips.
Well, folks, this morning we're down in, this is Tim Crosby here, was the director of law enforcement for game wardens in the state of Alabama, and he's in the squirrel dog raising business. And I didn't even know Tim was a squirrel dog man. Just some folks called me and told me about it, and we got up a hunt here. I got Nathan Richardson over on the other end there. That's my dog right there that I got from a reference from Tim up there at Todd Cates up in Batesville, Arkansas. And buddy, you got your dog from Tim, right?
That's right.
And now Tim, tell me about this strain of dogs and about the squirrel hunting coming back with dogs.
Well, Archie, you know, we all did it as kids, and we kind of forgot how much fun it was as deer and turkey came along, but I've gotten back into it, and there's a resurgence of hunting squirrels with dogs. These are feist dogs. Had to go all the way to Tennessee to find a strain of feist dogs that would tree. And this is Horse Creek Monkey. Monkey's a pretty fair little squirrel dog, and he kind of heads my kennel, and breeds a real good tree dog. The little dog that Buddy's got there, Rocky, is out of sister to Monkey. And a little dog I've got named Ted that I don't have with me today. Ted's back in the kennel. We don't have time to hunt all of them, but anyway, he's out of Ted and a little dog called River Run Katie.
I see. Now you know my dog too, don't you?
Oh, I know your dog well. He came from Todd Coles out in Arkansas, and Todd's dogs have some of the River Run strain in them. And
now you say River Run, is the guy's name River that bred him, or is that where he's from?
Well, actually, Jerry Arrington at Castellan Springs, Tennessee, has the River Run dogs, and his farm is called River Run Farms. So we refer to the dogs that he raises as River Run Feist.
They're a pretty good breed of dogs.
They are a real good breed of feist dogs. They breed a true tree dog, and that's what you look for. It does not matter how good Monkey is. If I can't produce a pup that'll treat, then you don't end up with a tree dog.
I see. I got you. Well, we're going to turn now. We got the worst day we could have probably today. We got a front coming in and a little bit of drizzly rain and all, but that don't mean they won't come down in front of that front.
Well, my daddy says a day like today will separate the puppies from the dogs.
Okay. All right. Well, we're going to put them on the ground and let them go here as soon as we get organized here, and we'll be out there. And I want you to, all along during the show, just tell me about your experiences with raising dogs and how they get up there and how you make them tree and the whole thing.
Okay, we'll be glad to go through it. We're going to have a good time.
That's a good deal.
Let's go. Get them up.
We in mixed hardwoods with a little bit of cover under them, which is ideal for squirrels.
Now tell folks how come big old high timber ain't good.
Well, if you're hunting in big high timber, two reasons. Number one, squirrel won't get on the ground to feed because they're afraid of hawks, and the others are usually full of holes, and if you do tree one, he's going to be in a holler. So what I like is short timber that's got some cover under it, some little canes, a little bit of brush, a little bit of thicket under it, because the squirrel can get under there and feed. He feels safe till these dogs come along, and once they come along, they'll go up a tree and the dog can tree him, and you're right on top of it.
And usually you're in not too tall of woods, so medium cut woods, right?
Medium woods are the best with a little cover underneath. It's ideal woods squirrel hunt with a dog in. Now you can go still hunt in those big woods and kill squirrels, but the ideal woods we're fixing to go in right now got a little bit of cover on the ground, and it's medium height timber.
Very good. Now you said you had a tracking system on your dog there. Before we get out there, show me how you're set up on this thing and what you do now.
The system I'm using is I use it because it's portable. It's called a tracker.
A tracker.
And it will fold up so you can take it with you. And in order to find your dog, you just unfold your antennas and turn it on. and if it's at night, it'll light up for you. And as you can hear, Monkey's collar's beeping. He's right here at me, and you can see the. Now, when he gets at a distance, you can turn your antenna around, and it'll show you where he's at. Stronger signal, of course, emanates from the direction of the dog.
So that's so when you're out there, you don't know where he's at, and you start walking in the wrong direction, you can just take that out and walk toward the dog, right?
That's correct. It allows you. I use it more just to keep the location of my dog than I do worry about losing my dog. Of course, if he gets separated from me, I can find him. But a lot of times I'm hunting. These dogs hunt out of sight, as you know, a lot of the times, and I wonder where my dog's at. So without having to, hoop and holler for him and mess up his hunting, I can find the dog with my tracker, and if he's fairly close and hunting in the direction I'm hunting, I don't worry about him. I just keep on hunting.
Keep on hunting.
A lot of times these dogs will get over a hill from you and tree, and you'll be walking away from him, and you may not hear him treed, and you can find him and go back to him if you find him treed. They even come with a tree switch on them, so that when the dog's straight up on a tree, it changes to a faster beep, so you know the dog's on a tree.
Ain't that something?
All the technology is wonderful.
That's great. All right, let's do it. What kind of gun is that you're shooting at them squirrels?
This is a Ruger 1022 that's been highly modified.
I see.
It's something I put together just special to squirrel hunt with. As you know, that's what I do. I don't deer hunt, so I probably got as much money in it as a deer rifle, but I don't deer hunt.
I see.
It's a 1022, and it's got a K-Lee scope on it, and it's got a Christensen Arms barrel, and the trigger job's been done on it, so it's got a good trigger.
I see.
And,
all right, now you've already seen that squirrel, haven't you?
Oh, yes, sir. He's right yonder. See that limb going away from me with a little nest on it? Look right there on the backside of that limb.
There he is. Very good.
Bring him here, bud.
My dog's named Boots.
Come here, Rock. Bring him here.
Bring him to him. They all like to run with him, don't they?
Come here, Bob. Get on this one.
Hey, get in here. Let's go. Get on this one. Watch it, buddy.
He's seen him, so I mean.
What do you think of laying right up there in that?
Yeah, let me walk around. You stay over here and then I'll walk back.
All right. Here he comes. Very good. Very good.
Good pup.
Boy, they're down in front of this front's what it is.
Real good.
Real good. Now, folks, there you see 3 of them treed. 3 dogs treed. Look at them. Look at them dogs. You got him out. You got a eye on him pretty good, Tim?
Yeah, I think so. I hate to shoot him off and miss him.
Well, now, tell me, let me get in right in there where you're at.
All right, you see the squirrel laying on top of that limb, go up a tree.
Okay.
Go out to your left a little bit, and about 10 feet down, there's a limb, runs out to your left. He's laying flat on it, looking yonder way. See his ear sticking up there?
Now, that ought to be a nightmare with 3 of them dogs after him.
Yeah.
Oh, boy, they done good on that. Now, that Tim,
They stayed treed a while. You'll notice, you see the ground cover here? We got some little gallberry type bushes, and we got this cane here, this river bottom cane.
Right.
Growing on the side of this hill. What a squirrel can do is get in here and feed, and a hawk can't see it.
but he can't get to him too good either,
If he flies down, he can't get through the stuff to get to him.
He's gonna break his arm,
Right,
his
well,
wings.
he'll hit it with his wings. So what that squirrel was doing was feeding it here. Of course, when the dogs came through, they just scooted him right up that tree, and we
Was
had
able
to
to
be
get
able
to
to
him.
get him. And
But
you
it-
need this type cover, particularly this time of the year when all the leaves are off the trees.
Yeah.
You know, squirrels are really, really spooky whenever you don't have any leaves on the trees. To hide in. So this is what they use to hide in right now, and if you got out in big open woods, you wouldn't find many squirrels.
I see.
But this is the kind of cover you really need.
And these little draws down
Little
there.
draws, got these little canes and these little thickets and stuff, and that's really the best squirrel habitat you can get in right
Well, I'm
now.
gonna tell you something. With 3 dogs treeing, you got to have your running shoes on.
Well, we've been
let
busy, haven't
Let
we?
me tell you, we've been going from one tree to the next tree to the next tree. And now, whose place are we on down here?
We're on John Miller. He has 1,100 acres here, and we're on his place, and he's graciously allowed us to hunt it, and he may come hunt with us this afternoon.
Well, we sure appreciate his hospitality.
Yeah, John's a good friend of mine, and
these
got a
are
great,
gorgeous woods.
ideal, aren't they?
Gorgeous woods.
Ideal. Yes, they are. They're beautiful.
Did you see which one he went up, Nathan? Get in here, Boots. Here. Get him, pick him up.
Watch him now. Watch him.
You see him up there, Nathan?
Get him up. Come here. Come here. Watch him, Boots.
Watch him, Boots. Very good. Very good.
Come here, Mike. Come here. Hey, stay in there.
Come on, Boots. Here you go. Boots. Come here, Boots. Blowing his nose. Turn him loose, Boots.
Good boy. Good dog.
Nathan, you had a gimme shot that time.
That was about as easy as it gets.
I know it. These squirrels are down and they jumping up them trees is what they're doing. We're getting some good shots on them.
Yeah. Getting some real good shots on a real nice day turning out too. Wind's not going to pick up much right now. Clearing off.
Tim, come here, high five. We may make him high five there. We give it a jerk, Tim. You do? Yes. Come on, show it to me. In that same tree? Right above me.
There's two squirrels.
Where's he at? All right, just pick him off there. Pick him off.
There we go.
Got two of them.
2 for 1, Nate.
One apiece. There we go. Woo, look at that. What do you think about that?
That's good, wasn't it?
That was excellent. That was excellent, Tim. That was man. That's what I call treeing them up. Now, Tim, these little old dogs have just been performed outstanding this morning. What makes a squirrel dog?
Well, first off, you've got to start with a dog that has some treeing ability. And then he's got to be trained to do what you want him to. If you think about how complicated what we're doing really is, you've seen squirrels in the woods skipping
I
from
know
tree
it.
to
I
tree to
don't
tree.
see how in the world they know
And
which
little
one.
dog goes there and he trees up the right tree, stays there till you get there. You look for the squirrel. If you kill him, fine. If you don't kill him, you say, all right, he's in a hole, let's go. And the dog goes with you. Now, how much training, how complicated is that for a dog?
You know, I'll be out in the woods and I see a squirrel here, jump up a little sapling, jump back down, run up a tree, do all this, but I don't see how they know where's the last place he went up.
Well, I think a good squirrel dog just does it. I don't think he knows how he does it. I think a good squirrel dog just does it.
Their DNA and the
That's
genetics from the cave age time.
Now, you know, I've seen squirrel dogs out of dogs that were not squirrel dogs. You've seen
I have
collies and you've seen shepherds that'll treat.
Yeah.
But wouldn't you hate to take one of them and try to raise a squirrel dog?
No.
You got to have something that's got squirrel dog genetics in it. Tree dog genetics anyway.
I know I've had some that you would never look at that dog and ever think it's a squirrel dog.
That's right. But he learned that that's what somebody wanted him to do, and he would do it for you.
That's right.
He's a trained dog, but he didn't come natural probably. It's something he learned. These are natural tree dogs.
That was something on that tree right there. I tell you that.
Now, Tim, that's a pretty fair deer done that mess right there, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's a pretty good one, but wait till we find a big one. I'll show you a big rub in a minute.
Well, now, tell me about this place. This is a fenced place, is that right?
It's 1,100 acres under fence that he intensively manages for deer. Of course, it does not hold a squirrel. As you well know, they can go through a fence, so I don't feel like I'm hunting in an enclosure for the squirrel, but he manages his deer very intensely and tries to grow really nice bucks by keeping his population low and killing a lot of does and letting his bucks grow up to be big deer. And that's one reason you're seeing these big scrapes and these big rubs.
I see.
There are some big deer in here.
Yeah. Looky here. Man, that's a fine one that got escaped. Look at that thing. What is that? Is that an 8 or?
Good 8. I think it's gonna be an 8.
What is this right here? Oh, that's one. Man, that was a fine one for somebody not to find, wasn't it?
You're right.
Goodness gracious.
That might be one of their coil books.
Probably is.
Man, it's a shame they didn't find that deer, ain't it?
It sure is. Okay, this is probably a young deer, probably 2.5 years old. You see how sharp his teeth are? I don't have the bottom jaw to look at, but just from the wear on them and the fact that there's not a lot of dentine on them and the fact that the cusp are still real sharp,
Yeah.
I'd say he's a 2.5-year-old.
Boy, that's a big deer to be 2.5 years old, ain't it? That man really knows what he's doing, John, that runs this place.
Doing a good job with his deer.
Man, that is fine.
Got a dog treed right behind us. Old Rocky says he's up that tree.
I'll try to shake him out.
Well, I see him shaking down there. He could be up there anywhere. Shoot him, Nathan. We're gonna lose him. There he comes. There he comes. Dead, dog. Dead. Boots, dead. Boots, come here, bring here, Boots. Come on, Boots. Bring that squirrel here. That's aggravating, right? Boots, come in with that squirrel. Come on here. Come on. Good, bring here. That's a good doggy. Let him. Turn that squirrel loose. Lord. Here.
I'll show you a trick with the dog there.
Okay.
When you got a dog that's on the squirrel,
Yeah.
and you won't let go of it,
Yeah.
what you want to do, come on. What you want to do is reach right here in the flank.
Yeah.
Right here.
Yeah.
Catch that skin.
Uh-huh.
Pull on.
And he'll turn loose.
Spit it out just like that.
All right, we got to try that on the next one.
Cut that noise out. What is it?
Very good.
You'll turn it loose in a heartbeat.
Well, we're going to have to try that.
It'll work.
Come in, Nathan. There he is. Look at them dogs after that squirrel. There he comes. Very good. All right, Tim. Let me see you pull this stunt on this dog over here. Y'all watch this. Make a dog turn loose. Come here, Boots. Come here, Boots. Come here, Boots. Whoa him, Boots. Whoa him. Whoa him, baby. Whoa him, baby. Whoa him, Boots. Come here. Come here, Boots. Come here. Bring that squirrel here. Bring here. Bring here, Boots. Bring here. Bring here, Boots. Bring here. Bring here.
Hey, get back, Rocky. Get back, Rocky. Get back. Go on. Right, hey.
I'm gonna grab him by the flank, right? Get the squirrel.
Get the squirrel, and then grab the dog back.
You gotta be quick on that dog. He can jump 5 foot. Oh boy.
Okay, what I did before we started hunting, I looked at your collar, so I know what frequency's on your collar, and I'm going to put your frequency in this collar. And I know yours is 219-036, so I'm gonna go over and I'm gonna put There's the 3. Then I'm gonna put 6 in there. Now let's see if I can find your dog.
Now, what are you turning there now?
I'm turning the gain up. All right, your dog, that's your dog beeping. Now,
Is that right?
that's your dog beeping. See, I'm 219-036.
Uh-huh.
Now let me see where he's at. He's right out there. Hear it louder?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, that's where your dog's at. He's still hunting in front of us,
But he ain't treed
but
yet.
he's not treed. It keeps you from having to holler for your dog all the time.
And then pull him off
Then
again.
pull him off game or pull the other dog. See, if we went hollering for your dog, all these other dogs will come to us too. They don't know we're hollering for your dog, so they all gonna run up here. It's gonna mess them up. But now we know your dog's in front of us, we can hunt in that direction, and we're not gonna leave him behind us.
Well, folks, we've had a great morning hunt here, Tim. How many squirrels we got?
We got 13.
13, and we had 3 lovely dogs hunting there with us, and we hunted right on up to about nearly 12 o'clock here, and them last ones were hard. And Tim, we got this morning hunt out of the way. We're gonna do something this evening. You got something special planned?
Oh yeah, we're gonna go to a better place this afternoon.
I don't know how it could be any better, but this is some of the loveliest hunting in the world. And Tim and a few of the boys across the south are breeding these squirrel dogs. So, you know, if you need a squirrel dog or want to talk squirrels, we'll have Tim's address and phone number on the end of the show here. And this is great kid kind of hunt. Just take a kid out there and let him just wander all over in the woods chasing them dogs. Now, grown-ups have a good time too.
Oh,
don't they,
grown-ups
boys?
enjoy it too. I guarantee you.
All right, well, let's let them rest up a little. We'll have at it again just a little while.
That sounds good.